Okay, so time to look at the new RGB buttons that I've put in for the flipper and the nudge slash magna save. Obviously nudge within FX3. So these buttons, I'll just fire up FX3. These buttons are able to be set up as static color, random color, different effects on them. That's them coming on at the beginning of Pinball FX3 starting, so they're coming onto some default colors there. So we'll just get the game up and going. So at the beginning they'll come on as whatever default colours you set up, if you set it up that way. And I've got Adventureland set up, so I'll just get that game up and going. You'll notice they've gone off at this point. We'll select Adventureland and you should see some colours come up. Now those colours that have come up there are actually random, and I'll take you over to the right hand side, nudged up against the wall there. So different colours on this side. The reason that they're running randomly is because that's what I've done. Now ignore this flickering at this stage. This is an electrical problem I've yet to sort out in the cabinet. It's just doing that when the flashes are coming on. So the way they're set up is with the flipper, I've got it set up so it turns off when you press it in, comes back on when you let it out. So off when it's in, on when it's back out. Now you'll notice that each time I'm doing that, it's actually changing colour. That's because it's set to be a random colour. The nudge is actually set up to turn off for 1 second and then come on as a different colour. So it doesn't matter how long you hold it or what you do, press it, 1 second off, back on again. And you've got different colours left to right. So all 4 buttons are operating independently at that point in time. They can be set up within a game to be static. It's just I think Adventureland is one of those games that's it's a bit more random than everything else. So when you're actually playing, you know, the fact that you've got buttons changing colour, I think is a fairly effective thing. In some games, you'll just set them to a fixed colour and away you go. The colours can be limited to within the palette that's set up for the game, or they can be set for within that palette or within the entire spectrum of colours that you can have set up. The way that the palettes run has also changed in this version, so they're being set up in the individual FX3 files. So a whole lot of changes to get good fun things up and going.